Okay. Alright then, action. It's the Edge Head.
Action.
Edge Head with Clive, and we're going to have a little talk about a classic car. Now Clive, what is this obsession you have with cars? what is this car?
I thought I got it from you. But no, well no, I've been looking for a certain car for a long time, probably 15, 16 years, which I sold 28 years ago. Very special car, went off on my honeymoon in it, had a few jaunts with the, well, what was it?
Rocks in it, did you?
Yeah, we were out and about, and I've just been looking, I've been trying to find it.
Is it still on the register? Is it still like on DVLA?
It was still on the DVLA site, still all on there. But over the years I've tried, wrote to DVLA. It's data protected.
Yeah, that's right.
I've tried several avenues of trying to find out where this car was, and
I take it it's a Renault 5 Turbo.
It's not a Renault 5.
Oh my God, you're right.
We're talking we're talking about back in the late 80s and
Renault 5
and which I did have a Renault 5.
They came out in 74, didn't they? Or 73.
They did. But no, this is a
scary.
Get this, it's a 1977 Mark II 3-litre Ghia Capri. That is
and
what I went on my honeymoon in. This is the car that I...
Did you try the Owners Club for this?
I tried the Mark II Owners Club quite a few years ago. Not heard nothing of it.
You tried...
I did that? No, I might have tried the Capri Club International at one point, but again, nothing.
Who did you sell it to? Somebody local?
I sold it to a mate of mine from the village that we're from, and I actually went and seen him a few years ago, and all he could tell me was I sold it to a bloke in Wales across the bridge. Yeah, across the bridge. So that was it, and I've been looking and looking.
What was it? It was a 600? Because obviously the viewers might know about this car, they might have heard of it.
No, it was actually originally it was a 2-litre, and we've done the conversion on it. I'd say it must have been 1989, 1990.
Certainly 30 odd years.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And yeah, I mean,
you put a
Essex 3-litre V6, 4-speed manual, stainless steel exhaust.
Stainless steel.
Yeah. Which I got out of a scrapyard.
So possibly, what brand deer or ticker, right?
No, Beanaker.
Oh my God, that's long gone, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, obviously, so it comes from the fix or repair daily line. Yeah.
Yeah.
And possibly the exhaust pipe's still in existence.
Yeah. But maybe not the car.
Maybe the engine might be in existence.
Yeah.
So obviously, you've been looking for this, and did you get a line on this then? Did you get a hook? Did something?
Well, no.
Did something tell you?
Pure luck, really, because I do look on a lot of these websites.
What? Pornhub, OnlyFans. Yeah.
So I do look regular just to see if anything crops up. And
of interest.
And last Saturday, so a week ago today, we were just going to go out to do in the village, and I was on the old internet looking through, and she was going, "Come on, we're ready to go." I said, "One minute," and I was just literally.
And this is your wife, isn't it?
Yeah. And we were scrolling down, and there was a picture of just the slam panel of this car, and I thought that's a Jupiter N. It said 3-litre Capri. Clicked on it, and there it was. The car I've been looking for 20 odd years. This car, a long time.
And obviously being the honeymoon car.
Yeah, the honeymoon car. I had that sentimental attachment to it.
So you decided you're going to have renew your vows, put ribbons on it.
Well, we actually went on our honeymoon, which is 30 years August. We went to Perranporth. I drove to Perranporth, and it had a tow bar on it, and I towed the caravan with it.
Is it a tow bar?
No, the tow bar's gone.
Yeah, well that's because they bolt to the back and they rip off.
But so I said to her, we'll go down to Perranporth then. we'll relive on. She didn't seem that keen, really, to be honest.
Stay in a friggin' hotel.
Yeah. No caravans. So basically that's the story, and within a week,
it's here. We'll have a little look at it, shall we?
Within a week,
we'll give it a little check over it. We'll be back with you in a minute. Right, guys, there it is. Now look at that. that's the thing. This is the car. You're right. I mean, was it this had these little bubbles when you sold it?
It has got a little bit more rust in it than what it was.
Well, it's 20,
when I had it,
28 days. 28 days later, isn't it?
You know, there's a little bit here and there, but I'm not too bothered about that. I'm just going to like use it and yeah, and that's it.
Well, it's a lovely. Do you know what? I'm glad you found it. Really, I mean,
Jupiter red. Yeah.
I mean, do you think it's had anything done to it since you sold it, or do you think?
I cannot see any.
What that you?
The tow bar can take off of it.
Well, the tow bar's bolted here,
Yeah.
and this back of this used to rust,
Yeah.
and the tow bar then was attached to the boot floor only. So when these rotted out and pulled out,
Yeah.
it would be springing them down. Because I lost a fair few
Yeah.
tow bar. I lost a few car trailers like that.
So it is basically as it was.
It's a nice cut there. Look, that's all lovely.
Yeah, it's as it was.
These are robbed from an E-type 2+2.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, that's like.
Even the spare wheels in there, and it looks mint. You know,
It's in very, 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 very nice condition.
for
Really. Obviously, the gas
77
struts are. They've left the building. But yeah, I mean, I never really had much to do with Mark IIs.
No.
So Mark 1s were mine.
Bit of a rarity. Not everybody's cup of tea. Everyone wanted the 2.8 and the Mark 3s, didn't they? Or a 3 litre Mark 1.
3 litre 3000E or whatever Mark 1s,
but the
3
Mark
GTs.
2s, you know.
I mean, she looks lovely actually. She looks really nice, clear.
It's nice inside. Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's still got. I remember these.
Yes, yeah, and it's only got one mirror. See, strange that they only had one on the driver's door.
And the grab rail.
Yeah.
But I mean, the DT obviously GT dashboard.
Yeah.
Open its sunroof. I mean, it's got all the spec, hasn't it?
It's a Ghia, isn't it?
Ghia.
As Delboy would say, it's a Capri Ghia.
Capri Ghia.
It's a Capri Ghia, isn't it?
Capri Ghia. I mean, it's got a little bit. I mean,
you know, this under here is really quite bad to how the last time someone's put these on, because I can't remember them being on there.
No, you mean having top strap mounts?
Yeah, I can't remember them being on there.
They have been sort of. Well, they've been put on because that's how. But it's been painted under there.
I knew this was my car, obviously by the reg, but my mate painted all these for me 30 years ago. Rocker covers, all this was all painted.
It's got you got headers on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got all that.
And it starts and it sounds lovely, you know.
I mean, that obviously is one of those things. So this is one of the problems with all of them, the Fords and how they just can't.
You know, like I say, and some of this bit's broke, and then they've decided to put that up through there, and they put a dent in there.
Oh.
But it's just.
It's
I'm not bothered about that.
Yeah,
you know?
cosmetic.
It is what it is, and it's 45 years old this year.
And you got a good battery.
Got a good battery.
I mean, you can always find look for this sort of crap, can't you? Sort of wings or whatever. There must be some of it around.
Yeah.
And obviously the lovely important piece still in the original location. See, when they used to have it round there on the Escorts, and then they put the top struts on, they lost it all. And then there's all these cars that have been suddenly coming out of the woodwork going, oh yeah, I had one of those, But yeah, no, I mean that is quite. I mean, the fact that you're still married. I mean, you wouldn't have got that long if you killed her.
Yeah, exactly. And you know,
I mean, 28 years later.
Maybe if I was on my second or third wife,
you'd be really embarrassed. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't mention it.
No.
I mean, I hope that you didn't have any other girlfriends in it.
No. This was just a one-woman car.
That was one. Oh, well, that's lovely. I mean,
I will start them up for you.
Start her up and let's hear her. Let's hear her purr. I mean, I think she's nice. I think it's lovely.
A lovely 3-litre V6 turbo.
3-litre turbo. I'll tell you what else is. Do you remember all the rage? There's the black sills.
Oh yeah. That can't be standard, can it?
No, I don't know. I think it was. Everybody did it. We all did that.
I might have even done that.
Yeah, you used to fill it full of newspaper, and then because obviously we never had a welder in that day. Are those the original wheels that were on it?
Original wheels, and I had them painted years ago. Original radio.
Still the same radio?
Not been cut out like a lot of them.
Yeah, still got. You could say still got the code. It's got.
We'll have to tune it in.
Yeah. Isn't it funny? Did this one have an electric washer, or did it have that stupid push thing on the floor? Oh God!
No.
Oh no. The Mark 1s used to have a donut on the floor. Bloody annoying. It used to run out of water all the time.
But you know, it's got the top tip screen, which I put in it in 1989. I can tell you that now, because I work for Bridgewater Windscreens. I bought it, it's got top, and I put all this chrome, new rubbers, obviously it's all serious.
Chrome's coming off on it. So
but this car has been dry stored for most of the 28
have
years.
You got? Is that door dropping, or is that?
Well,
is it? You think it's got?
Pins have gone a bit. Back side's got a little bit of rust. But yeah, typical Ford, isn't it?
Well, you could probably drop the catch down so it doesn't strike so hard. No, that's lovely.
But,
that is. Isn't that funny?
This I mean, nice story.
You have to think though. How many other people would have actually been able to have found the car, or even actually had the urge to find the car? I mean, I think about my first car. I think that's long gone.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, it's.
You're going to say it's still got original tyres on it.
Yeah, probably has. So,
check the date code.
It's I'm very lucky, you know. I'm very lucky.
You are lucky.
I mean, the amount of people that would love to go back to a car they owned 30 years ago and sit in it, or even drive it.
And actually still,
yeah, and it's come back as a drivable, usable car.
Yeah,
it's not like
hasn't come as a restoration project. No, hasn't come back with the floor missing.
So shall I tell you how much I sold it for and how much I've paid for it?
Yeah. Now look, we have to get with a straight face on this, right? Now, how much did you sell this little winner of yours for?
I sold that 28 years ago, and it was immaculate for £850.
£850. Now I see that was probably.
Well, it was mint.
Now obviously, all those it would have gone down in price point now. So you probably would have got it back for what, 150 quid?
£6,800. The wife was a little bit.
Was she upset?
Well, she wants new windows.
They're funny. She ain't got. She got nostalgia. Not now. No. It would have done, but that's come before it.
I said I've got to have this car. She knows I've been looking.
I don't think that was exactly. I mean, the way these cars have gone, the way things have happened, I think that that's, you know, I mean that is not.
It's not far off.
It's not far off. It's worth that all day long, really, isn't it?
It's not immaculate, but it runs, it drives.
But it's worth it to you.
And to me, it's worth it to me all day long.
I mean, if you think about it in the other way, I mean, if the bloke had known, he's probably going to know now.
He knows.
Does he know?
He does, because David, who sorted out the collection and all that, of it, he actually, when the car was on its way back, he rang this guy, and he's a lovely bloke. His name's Liam. I've not spoken to him yet, but I will speak to him. And he told him the story that I've been looking for this car, and I'm on my honeymoon, all the rest of it. And he was well happy that I got it back, and he actually said that 4 or 5 years ago they used it for their wedding.
There you go.
So
let's hope it's as lucky for them as it has been for you.
Oh, there you go. Look. Yeah,
I mean, because the thing is, I mean, as I said, it's very unusual. I mean, that you can have, you know, have sort of. I mean, I must admit, some of mine, I've got the same memories. I mean, my E-Type, my TR, I got those same. Well, I've never seen the TR, so this lot never know about any of it. They don't know about half the crap in my sheds.
Yeah, but you know, you've got cars.
Now, I was going to ask you. Yeah, I've had some longer. Yeah. Did that air freshener? Is that original?
That's not original, no.
I'm glad we cleared that little. I'm glad we cleared that little one up. But anyway,
I'm not. You know how you remember stuff when you were a kid, smells and stuff. When I sat in it yesterday, the first time after 28 years, I sat in it and it still smelled like a remember. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like it smelled how it did 28 years ago.
You had a sudden dose of nostalgia hit you.
It was straight. I mean, when it turned up, I was like, my missus thought, what are you doing?
She thinks you're mad.
You know.
I will say, I think it's actually all right. I think that's a lovely looking thing. It's fine. It is funny how much you could go from something like that to something French like that. But anyway, you won't go down there because French. You know. Yeah. Did you hear the latest thing?
But yeah, we had these in the 80s.
Did you hear that the French are now all learning Russian?
Oh, was that right? Yeah, well.
That's what I heard.
See that? Yeah.
But I mean, come on, let's be honest. I mean, that is a nice looking thing. They always were a nice looking car. It's just a shame. I never really liked the hatchback. So
no. I mean,
it was because they lifted the roof, didn't they, to get the hatchback? Yeah. They had to lift the roof.
And we'll have to arrange a visit over Darren's, and you'll see his Mark 1 collection.
Yes, now that would be a very interesting for the Ford
people. He's got some really nice.
He's got some lovelies, hasn't he? He's got
all 3.1.
He's got every colour, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Every colour of all the 3.1s ever made.
Yeah.
Including those bloody Crayfords.
Yeah, he's got a couple of Crayfords. Yeah, well, they need restoring.
They look more like goldfish Crayfords, aren't they? They're just so bloody rusty.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so look, we'll stop it there and we'll say that's it. We'll maybe get like maybe one of these days when the sun comes out, we'll actually take it for a blast. Take it for a blast.
Get the sunroof open.
So guys, if you want to see more Ford Capris, let us know, because there's a hell of a collection just locally, which is what we ought to have a look at. Absolutely. We'll talk to you again. Right, guys. So what do we say? Bye for now.
Cheerio.